Hello everyone. Today I will be speaking on same-sex marriage being the law of the land. In today's presentation, I will go over the problems, causes, hate crimes, solutions, and oppositions others may have. A major problem that we face in today's society is that some believe, although legal, same-sex marriage should still be illegal. In a quote by Dick Morris, public opinion polls show that Americans split about evenly on civil unions, but when words gay marriage are presented, they break 3-1 against it. There are many causes of this: history on same-sex relationships, religious beliefs, and society, family, and peers. History plays a huge role. In 1952, American Psychiatric Associations considered homosexuality a sociopathic tendency. In 1953, President Eisenhower signed an executive order banning gays from the work government. In 1974, Kathy Kay of Ann Arbor became the first openly gay person to be elected in office in the U.S. That brought us to 1980, when the Democrats became the first political party to endorse gay rights, and now in 2015, gay rights and gay marriage has become a human right by the U.S. Supreme Court. Religious beliefs take a stand on same-sex marriage. While 45% of religions have sanctions on same-sex marriage, the other 45% prohibits same-sex marriage, and 10% has no clear position. Society, family, and peers play the largest role in these effects. What is it like to be gay in America? Only 84% come out to family, 72% come out to co-workers, 66% come out to neighbors, 55% come out to bosses, and only 44% come out to landlords. Of those who come out, 50% are refused and not accepted by their family, 59% are worried that they will be physically assaulted or beaten, and 79% are targets of verbal abuse. Hate crimes are something that we see in today's world and often on the news. In 2005, the LGBT community was the second most targeted group. Now in 2014, they have risen to be the largest minority group targeted. What solutions do we have to this? In 1969, Stonewall riots of gays in Greenwich was signed. This was signed to protect against employment and housing discrimination. Employment Non-Discrimination Act was then also signed to prohibit job discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation. The government has also worked to create the Local Law Enforcement Act, which helps to expand current federal jurisdiction over hate crimes committed because of victims' sexual orientation, gender, or disability. And lastly, we have something that is common, but common sense is not so common nowadays, and that would be to respect others and love yourself. Loving yourself plays a huge role, because without loving yourself, you cannot accept others. What benefits do we have? Those in same-sex relationships will now be able to openly express themselves. Suicide rates have decreased. Individuals are more at peace with themselves, and overall, the world becomes a much better place. Many people will say that they are opposed to same-sex marriage because it is not a marriage. By dictionary, marriage is quoted to be a covenant between a man and a woman. Many will say it denies a child of either a father or a mother. Some will say it validates and promotes a homosexual lifestyle, and others may say it offends God. Through this presentation, I hope to have given you guys a brief insight on the problem, cause, hate crimes, solutions, and oppositions some may have. I think everyone can agree with me that although public polls show that America is split about evenly on civil unions, but when the words gay marriage are presented, they break 3-1, that we have grown to overcome this in society. Now I'm going to be holding a brief Q&A just in case anyone has any questions they would like to ask.
Yes, I have a question. You said that one of the disadvantages of same-sex marriage is that a child could not have a mother and a father. But in today's world, couldn't, even though it's the same sex, but couldn't they adopt and become very loving parents? It would be 2 males or 2 women, but they would have parents.
I would agree with that because there's no statistics that prove whether being raised by a male and a female or 2 males and 2 females, you have a better childhood growing up. It's all family based and it all comes down to love.
I have a question. Does the LGBT community have long-lasting relationships?
I would say they're one of the couples that have the longest relationships due to the strengths that they build through physical abuse and verbal abuse. They grow stronger together, and through that, their bond is much stronger, so they do tend to last longer.
Are there places for people in the LBGT community to go to, since there's usually a lot of people bullying them, things of that nature?
In today's society, that's a great concern. There are many places that they can go, being that it has grown so much over the years. They can go to local schools, churches. They also have online people that they can speak with, and they also have hotlines that they can call. Also within the LGBT community, they have a lot of resources that you can go to.